In this video, we'll reveal the winner of the ublYnd stand-up comedy competition alongside the one lucky subscriber who snagged the 500 Rand cash prize. We'll dive into the making of the comedy competition from pre-production to the shoot day. If you're eager to know the winner, you can skip ahead to the end of the video by checking the timestamps in the description below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. For those still watching, let's hand the mic over to our director for an insightful breakdown of the entire show.
So yes, we've decided to do a comedy competition, a stand-up comedy competition. We have done this before. We have done a comedy competition before, but we didn't record it ourselves. So we had people upload their self-taped videos, whatever, and then we got obvious people to vote for them, and they voted, and then we granted the winner from that. So this time around, we've decided to actually record the show and make the show. So we've done it, and I think it looked nice. Yeah, so we already have a website. ublYnd has a website, so we've modified our website so that we can get people to upload their self-tape. We've got a lot of comedians that uploaded their videos, and we appreciate that. Thank you for doing that. Hopefully next time we'll try and have more comedians than we had on our last one. Maybe 10, hopefully, yeah. So we have the website for everybody to upload their stuff and watch what we do. We have a bunch of videos on that website. And then we also have another web application where only the internal staff can access it. The guys that we work with, the team, can access it. So that is how we decide on which comedian or even actors, when we do the acting competition, that is gonna come and shoot with us. So we're almost running this competition online, basically. So we thought, how are we going to do this if now we have our team scattering around? Like I've said in another video that we have a 9 to 5, so everybody's still working until this thing obviously pops and we get a lot of views and we start earning money from YouTube. We still have a 9 to 5. So yeah, so we have people in Mpumalanga, Joburg here, Limpopo, but we still want the whole team to still be able to work together. I thought maybe if you were interested on how we do that, this is how we do it. After we've got all the videos and we've decided on which talent that we're gonna put on the show, we have to secure a venue. We don't even have a venue, imagine that. So yeah, so we then had to scout for a venue. It's not an easy job to try and find a venue, but we found something at Joburg Moboning. So there is this place where they have a rooftop where they have performances there, R&B, hip hop. I guess they also have comedians as well there. That's the place that we shot at, but we didn't shoot at the rooftop, at their rooftop, basically. So we got there, we saw the rooftop, and it looked okay. I thought it could work, but it was too open for what we were trying to do. I was concerned about acoustic, soundproofing, because this is like a spoken word type thing. It's a performance, so we need, and we are recording it. We're not just performing to the audience. We have to record it. So it was a concern. And then they showed me a room downstairs where they do photography. It looked like a restaurant, Yana, and they actually sell ikota lapa. And yeah, so that is, when I saw it, I thought this is perfect. The size is perfect. They also had like a little stage at the corner there, and I thought this will work. So yeah, so that is where we did it. So yeah, so it's at Maboning. They do a lot of performances almost every weekend. They have events where you can go see, and yeah, you just see talent, what South Africa is capable of. I'll put their social media links below. Check them out and try to support South African talent. So we got the space, our comedians are ready. We have to get the audience now. Went back to our website. Like I said, we're running this whole thing online. We modified our website again to make sure people can log in and secure their space. We'll do it the same way next time. You log in there, you just fill in the form that we give you, just your name and your email address. We send you a QR code. When you get to the venue, you scan the QR code and you come into the venue and you watch the show. So that is how we did it, and we will do the same thing again next time. Day of the show, so we are at the venue, and behind the stage there was this kind of structure that they had there already. And then we looked at it. Initially we thought maybe we should move it and then just have a black background, but we've decided no, man, why don't we keep it? And then we use LED lights to try and just give some depth to the stage and give the background a bit of life. So I think it worked out. So we used LEDs that we got from China Center to try and do this. And I like how it looked on camera. So I hope you like it too. Now the normal lighting, the stage lighting. So what we did, we just went with the 3-point lighting for the comedians on stage. So you have a key light, you have a backlight, and you have a fill light. That is how we did it. So we just have 3 lights to make sure the comedians are lit. So you have a key light, you have a fill light to fill the shadow, and you have a backlight for the back. So just to separate the comedian from the background. That's how you did it. So the backlight is for that. That is how we light it. We pretty much light everything like that. We try and keep to that 3-point lighting, just to make sure everything is lit before we start getting creative. Because we did get creative on this one. We have the LEDs at the back that we got from China Center. We do have a light behind the audience. So we had a light behind the audience just to give the reverse shot some depth. So we do have a reverse shot, so we show the audience, and the light behind there just gives the thing some depth so that you don't have like a black void, like an endless pit or something like that, or so camera angles, we had 4 angles. We had a close-up for the audience. It was coming from the right. We had to put it on the right because we didn't want the cameraman to be in front of the audience. So we tried to also cater for the audience to see the show. And then we had our mid shot coming from the left. I think it worked out. And our wide shot from the back. And we had our audience camera that was moving and showing the audience as they laugh. And then we also had the reverse shot. So that was the 5th angle. We had the reverse shot behind the comedian that was showing the comedian and the audience. We used it a little bit, the reverse shot. I hope it didn't make anything awkward, but when I watched it, I thought it worked. So yeah, so we have a reverse shot as well. So yeah, so you saw that there's a bit of interviews. So we have pre-interviews and post-interviews. So we interviewed them before they went on stage just to see or to find out how they feel about it. We find out how they feel about themselves. We find out where they come from and all of that. And then performance, after the performance, another interview at the end is find out how they feel after the thing and where to from here, stuff like that. So yeah, so we have that. Technically, yeah, we had one camera shooting them. We did have a moving angle, but we didn't use it on the show. But yeah, and lighting, it was basically the same. You have a key light, fill light, and a backlight. That is what we've done with that. And sound, we were using a boom. We did have lapel mics like this one, but we didn't use it on the day. And then on stage they had a mic, so that also worked. So they have the mic. We do have a mixer where we can mix that and the sound that's going to speakers for the audience as well. So to try and separate the two. We had to record the mic before we get it out to the audience because we didn't want the howling to come back to the recorder. So we record it and then we give it to the audience. If you like this kind of content, just let me know, then I can just explain more on how we did what we did technically in terms of sound, camera and light. Because with the cameras, what we've done, which was a mistake and it won't happen again, is to use different make of cameras. So we had a Canon camera, Nikon, a Sony, a Lumix, and an iPhone, a Huawei phone, and a Samsung phone to try and put together this thing. So it works when you're still recording, but now come to the edit room, you find that the colors do not match, and you have to try and match them, and it's a mission, especially if you're not using cinema cameras. You know, cinema cameras, they record at high bit rate, they have 442 color sampling, they can record 10-bit depth, and so we are using our cameras, DSLRs and phones, so coming to the edit suite and try to try and match them, now you'll see a nightmare. The phone, when you try to just tweak it a little bit, it just goes purple, it goes wherever it wants. So next time we'll try and get the same camera brand so that everything matches. When we come to edit, everything is a match. The alcohol. So we had alcohol ready for the audience. We were gonna give the audience a complimentary drink and then aiming to sell the rest. The number of people that came were not really to our expectation. So what ended up happening, we just opened the bar, basically. So we had everybody could drink, so people could just drink, and there was so much alcohol that at the end of the show we had to share it among the people that were there. I'm not mad at that. I'm really not mad. I just hope the people that were there, they enjoyed the show, and obviously with the drinks they also enjoyed the vibe, just being in that space. That's the story about the alcohol. So before we announce the winner, I would love to thank everyone that supported the project, our audience, the comedians that came, our crew. With your support, the project was successful, and so thank you guys so much. And please, ningatsinwa, ni support the next one. The next one is gonna happen, and we are very close to monetize the channel. So we have 1,000 subscribers, more than 1,000 subscribers now. We're just waiting to get to 4,000 watch hour. Once we get to that, and then we'll see what happens, and if we do get monetized, and everybody can start benefiting from these projects that we try to do. Entries are open for the next show, so if you're a comedian, go to our website, upload your video, and let's see you on our next show. Let's go to the winner announcement.
Without further ado, we have decided everybody is a winner. So let's reveal the winners of the ublYnd stand-up comedy competition. The top performer receives the grand prize of 2,500 Rand, followed by the runner-up 1,500 Rand, third place 800 Rand, and the comedian in fourth place 200 Rand. The winner is Dix from El Dorado Park. Congratulations to Dix for your exceptional talent. The runner-up is Dr. Matthews. On the third place is Geketso, and the fourth place is Ido Ba. Additionally, a big congratulations to that one lucky subscriber who's won 500 Rand cash prize, Snethemba Ndlovu, voter number 438710. And our heartfelt gratitude to our incredible audience for the votes, support throughout this entire competition. Stay tuned for more exciting competitions and incredible content on our channel. Never underestimate the power of your laughter. It's a melody that can change someone's day.